Good morning, YouTube. It's been a minute. Today, I just can't take it no more. I'm getting sick and tired of my garage. I want to be able to do something in it. I want to get on my skid steer. That's not possible because of this. This is a nightmare. I'm getting fed up, getting around all this junk. It's got to go. These engines, both of them, they got to go. The lathe, it's got to be moved. There's this dirt bike that's got to get out of here. There's a dirt bike over there. It's got to get over. A mini bike. It's got to get out of here. There's no reason for that stuff to be in here. In fact, there's another motor way back over there. Might fish it out. I don't know. So this Saturn, because I'm waiting on, well, it's just me, to go get that other car, or see if I can go get that other car for the motor out of it, since that one's not going to work. This thing's got to get out of here. I'm sick of it being in here. It's in my way. There's no reason to have it in here. So what that entails to do is all this here in the front's got to be moved. All this has got to be moved. It's just nothing. That truck runs, so I just got to throw a battery in it. Speaking of that, way back here on that charger, it's showing it's actually charged. So I got a hot battery to throw in this thing. And where this car is gonna go, watch the yellow cord. Boy, she's muddy. When does it rain? Or is it just snow melted off, so everything's kind of muddy. And you see, got my trailers emptied out. Dump truck's emptied out. Last video was me working on that building, cleaning it out. I got it cleaned out. What do you think of her now? She's not leaning over. All cleaned out. I did all this work in one day. Put the wall back on. That was easy. I love it because this is a new 2x6. It turns out, that's a 4x4. That's 4x4, 2x6. There's gonna be another one over in that opening. 2x6 in it. Actually, that board right there on the wall goes right there. But she's no longer leading. It's got one new sheet on the back, one new sheet here on there. It's all cleaned out. I got all the I-beams, all the blocks, all that stuff out from underneath it. Still gotta level it out. But I got that whole wall to do and all this. I'll get back on it. But in here, yesterday we pulled the transmission on that Ford pickup. Pulled the transmission on it. That's where all this is down. And put a new rear main seal in that motor. And now, because I got that all accomplished, this is where the Saturn's gonna go. Move this ahead. This does start and run. I moved it in here because one, oh, it's got an oil leak. Awesome. But yeah, I'm gonna pull this out, see if I can get my neighbor's tractor. I'm gonna move these ramps, and I'm gonna hook onto that car with the tractor and see if I can get it backed in here. I'll move this out and we'll go from there. So that's where I'm gonna end this part right here. Right now, I'm gonna go ahead and, I can't do this and film at the same time. So yeah, all right, we'll be back. Okay, I got that vehicle out. There it is. I went ahead and moved those two trucks across the street. Excuse me. This is going to be kind of a pain in the butt, but now we've got the driveway clear. I moved everything out of the way to the front of the Saturn except for one engine. which I might have to just go ahead and pick up with the tractor and move it. So I've got a chain raptor in the front, hoping that it will pick it up. I don't know for sure. So just do all the bits and pieces of the car. There's some over here that's gonna go with the car. As soon as it gets up, I want all the pieces with it. So as soon as I get this engine moved, I'll get the tractor. In fact, let's go over and get the tractor started. Let it get it warmed up real quick. I gotta take the forks off of it and the stuff that's in the bucket out of it. Neighbor's already given me use of any time I need this tractor, so he's not home, so I can't ask him. I could call him, but I'll just start it up and see if she'll move it. So, all right, so let that glow plug set for a second. Uh-oh. Get a little bit more. Alright. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and take all this off. Alright, got the tractor here from the car. Started hanging off the front of the tractor. Had to air up the tire. Let's see how this is gonna work. Come out nice and slow. I don't think the emergency brake is on in that thing. If I should pull this backwards all the ways over there, I think it might be the best route. Oh, can't turn. Crap. Car's too heavy. This ain't good. Let's see what I can do. Tractor wants to go straight backwards. Come on, car. Cooperate. It's a lot heavier than it looks. Close to that fender. There's a car coming down the road right as you always start to do something. Too far back where I want to go. Go backwards. It will if I make it. Question is making that turn into that garage. It's no longer in there. Hit the top of the fender a time or two. I can already see a couple chips in the paint. Okay, let's see if I can get it to start turning. Got it this far. I think we're just a matter of getting it into that building. There goes the headlight. That's the concrete slab. Home sailing from there. See what you're doing, hopefully go straight back. There where that sits. Have plenty of room. Oh yeah. That will be a little crooked, but it'll be just fine. The other one got a little flat tire on the back. No wonder why she's hard to move. And whatever I choose to do, I can always readjust it with a jack. So I ain't too worried about it. Okay. Trying to turn the steering wheel on the tractor. Dang it. Okay, well, I don't know, the phone cut out while I was unhooking the chains off the car, but I've got the car in here on the jack stands. I was trying to tilt the bucket. Every time I tilt the bucket so I can unhook the chain, I kept catching the top of the air conditioner. I went ahead and brought this engine in here since the phone went ahead and did what it did. I know the car's in here crooked, but I'm not too worried about that. It's in the dry, and if I get that other car, I can put it right in front of it, bring my cherry picker in, and we'll go from there. So since that's what I was needing to do, let's put this back inside. I really need to get on this thing and get it done. It's got to get a radiator in this thing. I don't know what it's got. I might have a, hope it don't freeze and bust on me. I never did check the coolant on this thing, to be honest with you. Oh well. It's got a busted radiator in it anyways. I think it's in far enough. Put it in a little further. That way there's no questions. Okay. Yeah, this one here just needs a lot of little things, like the bump stop on this rear leaf spring is broke off and sitting in between the springs, which has to be retrieved and fixed. Passenger side lower control arm shot. Axle seal on the transmission side is leaking on actually both sides. Alternator's out of it. Radiator's cracked. No exhaust. My springs got a little tight on me. They finally adjusted themselves in. There we go. There. I take my springs and back them off a quarter turn each one of them, because now the door's settled in. So, all right, that's easy fix. I can do that another day. Got plenty of room to walk around it. That's happy days. Like I said, it's now out of the one garage and into another, but this garage is not as well used. I see a cord laying on the ground. That's what I was running for lights. Had that Mr. Heater in there for heat. Yesterday was really, really cold when you yanked that transmission on that truck. I don't know how well you can see it past the trees, but come on. That truck right there is when we yanked the transmission on yesterday and put a new rear main seal in it. Now, slid the transmission back and I was looking at the rear main. I was like, wasn't even touching the crank around there. I just stuck a screwdriver in there and basically bumped it, and the thing fell out. So she wasn't even doing nothing, no part of anything. Boy, it's awfully muddy out here today. And my board's got drug clear over here. Believe it or not, these boards have been laying on this ground out here for more than 5 years. Yeah, there's a reason I have them here. Trucks for needing ramps. I can put my ramps on them. I don't have to worry about them sinking through the driveway. The same goes for jack stands. But yeah, heck yeah. So I'm gonna call it on this video. That's all I kind of wanted to get accomplished today. I'm gonna come back out here and clean up little things like this, sweep it all out. That dirt bike's gonna get out here, that mini bike's gonna get out here. Everything over here is gonna get moved. I gotta fix that welder. But my new lathe, it's gonna get cleaned up, cleaned off and cleaned up. And it's gonna go over there. And then the skid steer is gonna get cleaned up. All the crap's gonna get cleaned off of it. And I'm gonna spin it again so I can have the access to the back end. Facing me is gonna be right here in the middle of the garage. And either next video or video after, when I have time, that motor is going on this machine. We're gonna make this thing run. So please follow, please like, share, and comment. You know, if you're waiting on the skid steer, it's coming. If you're waiting on the Saturn, whatever y'all waiting on, it's all coming eventually. It takes time and it takes money, and I don't have either one. So I do appreciate all my new subscribers. I do appreciate everybody that is subscribed. Y'all have a great day. God bless you, and y'all have a great day.